Sloka number 44.
Kamakshi tavaka kataksha Mahendra Nila Simhasanam Chittavato Manikundala Shri Nirajotsava Tarangita Deepamala.
Kamakshi Tavaka Kataksha Mahendra Nila Simhasanam. The sidelong, your sidelong glance is imagined as a throne which is studded with Indranila gems. Mahendranila, Indranila gems, it is studded with Simhasanam, the throne. The sidelong, Tavaka Kataksha, your sidelong glance is imagined, is considered parallel to the throne. That throne is for whom? Shritavato Makaradhvajasya. Makaradhvaja is, as we have seen before, Manmatha. Manmatha, Shritavataha means he has attained. He has attained this throne. He has attained Devi's Kataksha. So that is a throne which he has attained. So when a king ascends a throne, what happens? You do a Pattabhisheka, isn't it? Samrajya Mangala Vidhau. During the auspicious ceremony of the Samrajya Pattabhisheka, like we do for Rama, for example. So during that process, Mangala Vidhau, during that auspicious process of Samrajya Pattabhisheka, Manikund, not Muni, Manikundala Shrihi, Nirajanotsava Tarangita Deepamala. Manikundala Shrihi, the splendor coming from the earrings studded with various types of gems of Devi. Devi is wearing earrings which are studded with various types of gems, and there is a beautiful splendor about it. So that splendor is like Nirajana Utsava Rangita Deepamala. See, when the Samrajya Pattabhisheka happens, during the ceremony, you do a Deepa, isn't it? Deepa Nirajana. So that Deepa Nirajana is the rays coming from the kundalas. That is what the poet is explaining to us. The beautiful rays, the beautiful splendor emanating from the kundalas, from the earrings, which are gem-studded, various colors of rays are coming out from there. That is like a Deepamala. It is like a waving of lights in front of a deity in a sequence. That is why it's called a mala. It's not just one time waving, it is a continuous waving, isn't it? It is like a mala. When we wave in front of a deity, it is like a wave, mala. So the Deepa mala is Nirajana Utsava, that Nirajana which is done with the Deepa mala, that Utsava, that festivity is Tarangita. Tarangita means it is waving of the deepas. Waving of the deepas is like a mala, waving of the lights in front of the deity. Or it can also take it as piled up deepa. You might have seen in temples, there are various types of deepas. One is a piled up deepa. It goes from 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it be like Gopura. So that is also called Tarangita. So the splendor coming from the gem-studded earrings is like the waving of auspicious lights, festivity of waving of auspicious lights during the Samrajya Pattabhisheka. That is what he is saying. So, O Kamakshi, when Makaradhwaja Manmatha attains the throne studded with Indralila stones, which is your Kataksha, your sidelong glance, then during the process of the various auspicious ceremonies, the splendor emanating from the gem-studded earrings is like a waving of auspicious lights in sequence in a festive manner in front of the deity, here in front of the king, who is Manmatha. Next.
मातृगच्छनं स्नपयमां तपवीक्षितेन मन्दाक्षितेन सुजनैः अपरोक्षितेन कामाक्षि कर्म तिमिरोत्कर भास्करेण श्रेयस्करेण मधुप द्युति तस्करेण
Mataha, O mother, Mam Kshanam Snapaya Tava Vikshitena. Bathe me for a second. Snapaya means snana. Give me a snana. That means bathe me. Bathe me for a second, just a second. What bath he is asking for? Tava Vikshitena. By your glance. Give me the bath of your glance for a second. How is that glance? Mandakshitena sujanaihi aparokshitena. Mandakshitena. It is a very gentle, bashful glance. Mandakshitena. Gentle, bashful glance. Sujanaihi aparokshitena. Aparokshita means seen directly. We have seen before. Aparoksha darshana and paroksha darshana. Paroksha means seen indirectly through books, through various lectures, etc. Aparoksha is seen direct, face to face. So Sujanaihi aparokshitena. By virtuous people, this glance is seen directly, not imagined. That is because they are virtuous. Because they are virtuous, Devi blesses them with her sidelong glance. Kamakshi karma timirotkara bhaskarena. That glance is further described as a bhaskara, a surya. What kind of surya? Surya, what does surya do? Surya brings light and removes darkness. Here we are talking about removal of darkness. Timiraha means darkness. Karma timiraha, darkness of karma. Timira utkara. Utkara means mass, a mass of darkness, because we have a mass of karmas accumulated over several lives. So it is described as not just Timira, but Timira utkara. That is mass of darkness, huge darkness of karma. Surya removes that karma which is dark. Shreyas karena. It is not only it removes the karma darkness, it also brings the light of Shreyas. Shreyas means well-being. Shreyas as opposed to prayers has been described in Kathopanishad. Kathopanishad teaches us that we should always aspire for Shreyas and not for prayers. Prayers means something which is very agreeable to our senses, which we like, which our mind likes, because we are used to that. It is sense gratification. So that is not good for our spiritual advancement. So spiritual advancement is prayers and sense gratification is prayers. So here what Devi's glance, what does it bring us? It brings us prayers, which is spiritual well-being. Madhupa duty taskarena. Madhupa means bee. It drinks the madhu, the honey from the flower. That is why it is called madhupaha. Madhum pati. That means it drinks the madhu. So madhupa dyuti, the shine of, the radiance of the bee is being robbed. Taskarena. Taskara is a robber. The glance of Devi is a robber of the shine of bee. Naturally, bee's shine is nothing in comparison with Devi's glance. So that is what the poet is enjoying. O mother, bathe me for a second by your glance, which is very gentle, which is very bashful, which is being directly observed, directly seen by virtuous people. O Kamakshi, your glance is like a surya for the mask of darkness of karma, and it is bestowing on me Shreyas, spiritual well-being, and it is a robber of the radiance of bees. So bees radiance is nothing in comparison, so it is described as a, Devi's glance is described as a robber. Next.
प्रेमापगापयसि मज्जनम् आरचय्य युक्तस्मितां सुकृत भस्म विलेपनेन कामाक्षि कुण्डलमणि द्युतिभिर्जटालः श्रीकण्ठमेव भजते तव दृष्टिपातः
Tava drishtipataha, the drop of your glance, Shrikanthameva bhajate, last line. Your glance is directed to whom? Bhajate, it reaches Shrikantha only. Shrikantha is Parameshwara. Nilakantha we all know. Shrikantha is similar. Shri means poison. One of the several meanings of the word Shri is poison, because his kantha, his throat, is having poison inside. It is called Shri. He is called Shri Kantha, the one whose throat is having poison. So your glance is directed toward Shri Kantha. Now, how is it directed? He is explaining. Premapagapayasi majjanam arachayya. Prema apagapayasi. Apaga means river. Prema, love, river of love. Payasi, waters. The waters of the river of love. Majjanam, immersing. Immersing in the waters of the river of love, arachayya means doing the immersion. Majjanam is immersion. Majjanam arachayya, doing the immersion. That is immersing in the waters of the river of love. That is how your drishti is there. Your glance is full of love. It is immersed in the river of love. Yuktaha pitam shukrata bhasma vilepanena. It is also having bhasma, the vibhuti. Vilepana means application. Application of vibhuti, yuktaha, together with the application of vibhuti. What is vibhuti which the glance can have? Glance cannot have any vibhuti, obviously. So he is explaining that. Mitamshu krita. Mita means gentle smile. Amshu, the rays coming from the gentle smile. When Devi throws the gentle smile, it throws out rays, beautiful shining rays. So that rays look like bhasma. That rays, those rays look like vibhuti. So he says, your sidelong glance, when it goes towards Shiva, it has an anointing of vibhuti, which is nothing but the gentle smile rays. Kamakshi, Kundala Mani Dyutibhihi Jatalaha. First he said, he talked about bathing in the waters. Then he started talking about application. After bathing, you apply vibhuti on your body. So he said that. Then now he is saying, tying the jata on the top. Jatalaha, having the jata, having matted tresses on the head. So what is the matted tress on the head of the sidelong glance? Kundala mani dyutibhihi jatalaha. The shining rays which are coming from the gems and the earrings, those are like a jata for the glance. Kundala mani dyutibhihi, the radiances of the gems which are in the earring, they confer the appearance of a jata, a matted tress, jatalaha, having the jata. Srikantham bhajate tava drishtipataha. Your glance is directed towards Shiva only, having bathed, having immersed itself in the water of the river of love, and it is accompanied by the anointing of vibhuti all over the body, which is nothing but the rays of gentle smile, O Kamakshi, and it is also accompanied by heavy matted tresses, jata, which are nothing but the rays coming from the gems in the earrings. These descriptions require a lot of imaginative understanding, as we have been seeing from sloka to sloka. You have to imagine, you have to put yourself in the place of the poet and then imagine the situation. Once you go through it a couple of times, the imagination will catch up. Next.
कैवल्यदाय करुणारस किङ्कराय कामाक्षि कन्दलित विभ्रम शङ्कराय आलोकनाय तव भक्त शिवङ्कराय मातर्नमोऽस्तु परतन्त्रित शङ्कराय.
Third line, Tava Alokanaya, to your glance. Mataha Namostu. O mother, let my prostration be. Let my prostration be to your glance. Now, glance is described. Kaivalyadaya, it gives moksha directly. It gives moksha, it removes all your karma that we have seen before. It gives jnana, that also we have seen before. Once all your karmas are burnt away, and once you are blessed with jnana, kaivalya automatically follows. That is what he is saying. So, the bestower of moksha is your glance. Karuna rasa kinkara. Yeah, kinkara is a servant. Kinkara means, what should I do? The servant is asking, Kim karomi. That is why he is called kinkara. What should I do? What should I do? That is how the servant is supposed to be. So, here we are talking about a servant who is karuna rasa, the essence of compassion. The essence of compassion is a servant for the glance that we have been seeing earlier time, driven by karuna we have seen before. Same thing he is putting in a different form. Kamakshi, Kandalita, Vibhrama, Shankaraya. Kandalita means blossomed. Vibhrama is love as well as delusion. Shankara is Shiva. That means Shiva's love and Shiva's delusion is fully blossomed by this sidelong glance of Devi. When Shiva happens to come across the sidelong glance, he loses his balance, he becomes deluded, and he becomes full of love. His love becomes blossomed, Kandalita. Alokanaya tava bhakta Shivankaraya. Bhakta Shivankaraya, beautiful phrase. That is, it does good to, it does auspicious things to devotees. What will the glance do of Devi? Once you have the sidelong glance of Devi, all auspicious things will automatically come to you. So he says, Shivankaraya. Shivankara means one who does auspicious things to you. That is why Shankara, Sham is also same. Shankara is, Sham and Shiva mean the same. Sham karoti iti Shankaraha, Shivam karoti iti Shivankaraha. So, one who does auspicious things to you, to devotees. Mataha namostu paratantrita Shankaraya. Shankara comes once again. Kandalita Vibhrama Shankaraya we saw before. Now Paratantrita Shankaraya. First, he was deluded by love on seeing this. Now he has become totally subservient. Paratantrita Shankaraya. Shankara has become Paratantrita. He has lost his independence. He has become totally subservient to Devi. He has become totally dependent on Devi. Because of the glance, he has been taken over by Devi's glance. So, O Kamakshi, let my prostration be to your glance, O mother. With the glance is bestower of moksha. The glance is having a servant of karuna rasa, the essence of compassion, and the glance makes Shiva deluded, and his delusion becomes blossomed, fully blossomed. That kind of fully grown, that kind of delusion, that kind of love. And the glance brings auspiciousness to devotees, and the glance makes Shiva subservient. Next.
साम्राज्यमङ्गलविधौ मकरध्वजस्य लोलालकालिकृत तोरण माल्यशोभे कामेश्वरी प्रचलदुत्पल वैजयन्ती चातुर्यमेति तव चञ्चल दृष्टिपातः.
Oh, Kameshwari. Now he is using another form of address as Kameshwari. We all know Kameshwari. Oh, Kameshwari, Tava Chanchala Drishtipataha. Your dropping of glance, which is Chanchala, which is fickle, which is not steady. The unsteady glance, what does it do? Samrajya Mangala Vidau. With this we have seen before. Makaradhvajasya. That is during the auspicious anointing ceremony of Manmatha as a king. Then what happened? Lolala Kali Krita Sorana Malya Shobhe. Lola Alaka Ali Krita Sorana Malya Shobhe. Lola means moving about. Lola Alaka. Alaka is the hair on the head. Ali means the robe. Lola means moving. The moving rows of hair. The moving rows of hair, because hair keeps fluttering around. So when the hair keeps fluttering around, the mass of hair, when it keeps fluttering around, it looks like a torana, festoon. Torana malya shobhe. It is like a garland of festoons. Shobhe means very beautiful. It is very beautiful because when you have a beautiful ceremony of anointing Manmatha as a king, you also need festoons, isn't it, in the hall? Now, the festoons, like a garland of festoons is what? Devi's hair, which the mass of hair, which keeps fluttering about. So, Lola, Alaka, Ali, Krita, Torana, Malya Shobhe, Prachalat, Utpala, Vaijayanti, Chaturyam, Yeti. Prachalat, Utpala, Vaijayanti. Utpala is, we know that lily flower, dark lily flower. Vaijayanti is the garland of victory. We have seen before. The garland of victory of lily flower. Prachalata means wearing that garland. Now, Chaturyam eti, it attains the success. It attains the success. What attains? The Drishtipata. The glance attains the success of a victory garland of dark lily flowers, because the glance is dark, eyes are dark, so it is compared to a because it is fickle, we said, chanchala. Because it is fickle, it keeps fluttering about. It is like a mala. It is like a Vaijayanti mala. It is like a garland of victory of the Utpala flower, dark lily flowers, which keep moving about. The mala is also fluttering. That is why Chaturyam Yeti, that kind of success. So, O Kameshwari, your glance, when it drops on anybody, it is chanchala, it is fickle. And here, in the case of the auspicious anointing ceremony of Manmatha as a king, there is a festoon, garland of festoons, which is provided by the row of mass of hair, which is fluttering. And there is a victory garland, which is provided by your glance itself. Your glance itself is acting like a victory garland of the dark lily flowers. Chaturyam eti, it attains the success. Here, Chaturyam should be taken as success. So, Chaturyam eti, it attains the success. The Prachalate, moving. The garland is also moving. So, it is Prachalate Utpala Vaijayanti. Next.
मार्गेण मञ्जुगज कान्तितमोवृतेन मन्दायमानगमना मदनातुरासौ कामाक्षि दृष्टिरयते तव शङ्कराय सङ्केतभूमिमचिरात् अभिसारिकेव.
Now, the scenery is slightly different this time. The scenery is like an abhisarika, we have seen before. Like a woman who is a beloved and she wants to meet her lover. A woman who wants to meet her lover in darkness, in secret. So, he says, last line, Kamakshi, third line, Kamakshi drishtihi ayate tava shankaraya sanketa bhumim achirat abhisarikeva. Drishtihi ayate, your glance proceeds. Your glance proceeds towards Shankara, towards Shiva. Shankaraya sanketa bhumim. Now Shankara has indicated a place to meet. Shankara has indicated a place to meet. Sanketa Bhumi is the place indicated because the lover indicates a place to which the lady love goes. That is the field. The lover is Shiva here. Lady love is glance. Lady love is not Devi. Don't get confused. Lady love is the beloved is not Devi. Beloved is Devi's glance. Devi's glance travels towards Shiva. Now they have indicated a place. That place is Sanketa Bhumim. Achirat, quickly. Abhisarika iva, like an Abhisarika, like a woman who is visiting her lover in secret. That is Abhisarika. Now, how is she going? How is this beloved lady going? Margena Manju Kacha Kanti Tamogratena. Margena. What is the route she is taking? This lady is going on some route, isn't it? Some path. What is that path? Tamogratena. It is a dark path, naturally, because she wants to go in darkness, in secret. Tamogratena, dark. Surrounded by darkness. Tamogratena. What is the darkness here? Manju Kacha Kanti. The beautiful hair. The shine of the beautiful hair. Hair is dark. So, when she moves about, when the glance is moving about, it is like surrounded by the darkness of the shine of the beautiful hair. Mandayamana gamana madanatura asau. This glance, asau, madanatura. Madanatura means agitated by love. Agitated by Manmatha, agitated by love. Agitated by love, and we said Achirat, he is going quickly. Because of the love, the lady love is going fast. But he says, Mandayamana Gamana, she is going slow. He is saying both things. Once he says, she is going fast. Another time he is saying, she is going slow. Why he is doing that? Because the slowness is because of the bashfulness. Because after all, she is a lady. So she is also wanting to be careful, not to be seen by anybody else. So she is going slowly. Mandayamana Gamana. Gamana is gate. Mandayamana, gentle, slow. But because of the love agitating her, she is going fast. So there is a contradictory two forces which are pulling her. One is love, another is bashfulness and being careful. Kamakshi drishtihi ayate. Your drishti, your glance is going towards Shiva's indicated place. like an abhisarika, like a woman visiting her lover quickly, and it is traversing a path which is surrounded by darkness of the shine of the beautiful hair, and your gait is gentle, slow, bashful, careful, and it is also agitated by love. That is why you want to go fast. Next.
व्रीडानुवृत्ति रमणीकृत सागचर्या शैवालितां गलरुचा शशिशेखरस्य कामाक्षि कान्ति सरसीं स्वरपाङ्गलक्ष्मीः मन्दं समाश्रयति मज्जनखेलनाय
Third line. Kamakshi Twat Apanga Lakshmi. Your sidelong glance, the radiance, the splendor of your sidelong glance, Mandam Samashrayati Kanti Sarati. Mandam Samashrayati. It reaches slowly. It reaches slowly a lake. Sarasi, lake. Kanti Sarati. The radiance as a lake. Whose radiance? Shashi Shekharasya Kanti Sarati. Shiva. Shashi Shekhara is Shiva. Shiva who is having moon on his head. So Shiva's Kanti Sarati. Shiva's Kanti, Shiva's face, which is having a beautiful shine, that is the lake. So your glance is going towards that lake very slowly. Mandam Samashraya. Why it is going slowly? Because of bashfulness. That means what? See, Devi is looking with her sidelong glance at Shiva. That is the key. Now, when she is looking with sidelong glance at Shiva, naturally she feels a little bashful. So, Mandam Samashraya. Is immersion shine. So Kanti Sarasam Shashi Shekharas. Yeah. Now there is another description of Shiva. Vridanu Vritti Ramaniya Ramanikrita Sahacharya. Not Vridanu Vritti, Vridanu Vritti. It should be long. Da. Vrida. Vrida Anuvritti. Vrida means bashfulness. Anuvritti always there. Anuvritti means always accompanying. Ramani Krita. A woman is always accompanying her because it is described as a woman. So, Apanga Lakshmi, she is described as Lakshmi, a woman. The splendor is described as a woman, and she is accompanied by another beautiful woman, another Ramani, another beautiful woman. Who is that beautiful woman? Vridanu The bashfulness is pictured as a beautiful woman. Ramani Krita Sahacharya. Taking the assistance, Sahacharya, taking the assistance of that beautiful woman who is always accompanying her, that is the bashfulness, that is Uttam Galarucha, Shashishekharasya. Now Shiva has got a dark throat. We have seen it before, Shrikantha. The dark colored throat, Gala is throat. So neck, Gala is neck actually. So the shining neck, the black shine of the neck, Galarucha, is like a Shaivalitam. Shaivali is moss, green moss. For the lake, it is like a green moss. Imagine Shiva's face, the shine is a lake, and there is a green moss. Now, what is the green moss? Which is that dark poison which is in his neck. So that is a green moss in that. You see, the green moss is at one side of the lake, one corner of the lake. That is the bottom of the lake here in this case. There is the shine of the poisoner's neck. So, O Kamakshi, the Lakshmi of your sidelong glance goes slowly for sporting by immersion and bathing in the lake of Shiva's shine emanating from his face, and your glance is accompanied by the beautiful woman, always accompanied by the beautiful woman of bashfulness who is assisting her. And the lake is also having a green moss of the shining, poison tainted neck. Shaivalitam Galarucha. Next.
काषायमं शुकमिव प्रकटं दधानगा माणिक्यकुण्डलरुचिं ममता विरोधी श्रुत्यन्तसीमनिरतः सुतरां चकास्ति कामाक्षि तावककटाक्ष यतीश्वरोऽसौ.
Last line, Kamakshi, Tavaka Kataksha, Yatishwaraha Asau. Asau. This Sannyasi, he is explaining. Pashayam Amshukamiva Prakatam Dadhanaha. Manikya Kundala Ruchim. Kashayam Amshukamiva. Amshuka is the dress. Kashaya is saffron. Saffron dress. Sannyasi has to wear a saffron dress always. He cannot wear any other dress. Definitely white dress is prohibited. White is only for Grihastha. So, Kashayam Amshukamiva, like the saffron colored dress, Prakatam Dadhanaha. It is explicitly showing, Prakatam Dadhanaha, explicitly exhibiting the saffron colored dress. What is the saffron colored dress which the sidelong glance can exhibit? Manikya Kundala Ruchim. There are Manikya stones in the earring. So they are throwing red colored rays on the sidelong glance. So the red sidelong glance is appearing to be wearing a saffron colored dress. The red color is provided by the shine of the Manikya stones of the earrings, red colored stones of the earrings. Ruby stones of the earrings. And what next? Mamata Virodhi. A sannyasi cannot have mindness, the sense of mamata. Ahankara and mamakara are to be eschewed or to be thrown out, discarded by a sannyasi, obviously. So here, because it is sannyasi, mamata virodhi, naturally. Devi does not have any mamata. Not only Devi does not have any mamata, now we are talking about her sidelong glance. When her sidelong glance falls on any devotee, the devotee also loses mamata. That is the beauty of the description. The devotee also, that blessed devotee also loses the sense of mindness. So, mamata virodhi. Trutyanta Timani Rataha Sutaram Chakasti. Sutaram Chakasti, it shines beautifully. Sutaram means very much. Chakasti shines. It shines very much. What shines? The Kataksha. The Kataksha shines very much. Trutyanta Timani Rataha. Sruti means ear. Trutyanta Timani Rataha. It is delighting in going towards the ear, towards the area of the ear. Trutyanta Timani Rataha. A sannyasi is always interested in going to Vedas. Sutyanta Thimani. Sutyanta is Vedanta. That is the last part of Vedas, Upanishads. That is Sutyanta. Sutyanta Thimani. In the area of Upanishads, Rataha, delighting. Delighting, that is sannyasi's nature. Sannyasi's nature is to delight in Upanishads. So here, the Kataksha is delighting in the area of Shrutyanta, the area of the ears. So that is the comparison between Kataksha, and Yatishvara. So the Yatishvara, the best among Yatis, best among sannyasis, which is your sidelong glance, shines very much, wearing the saffron colored dress, exhibiting saffron colored dress, is the shine of the ruby stones in the earring, and it is also the enemy of mamata, enemy of mindness, and it delights in the area of the ears. The sannyasi delights in the area of the Upanishads. Next.
पाषाण एव हरिनीलमणिर्दिनेषु प्रम्लानतां कुवलयं प्रकटीकरोति नैमित्तिको जलदमे च किमाततस्ते कामाक्षि शून्यम् उपमानमभाङ्गलक्ष्म्याः
Last line, Kamakshi, Shunyam, Upama, not Upamana, Upamana. Shunyam, Upamanam, Apanga Lakshmyaha. Apanga Lakshmyaha, for the glory of your sidelong glance, for the splendor of your sidelong glance, there is no Upamana, there is no parallel. Shunyam Upamanam. Upamana is Shunya. There is no Upamana. The parallel is empty. Shunya is empty, emptiness. So there is no parallel to the splendor of your sidelong glance. Why? Pashana eva harinila manihi dineshu pramlanatam kuvalayam prakati karoti. Pashana eva harinila manihi. Now, the sidelong glance can be compared to the Indranila mani, Indranila gem. Indranila gem can be compared. But the problem is, Indranila gem is only a pashana, it's only a stone. It's only a stone, it has no chaitanya, it cannot move about like the sidelong glance, and it is not soft. Sidelong glance is very gentle, very soft. Pashana cannot be soft. So there is no upamana with Harinila mani. Next. Dineshu pramlanatam, not pramlanatam. Dineshu pramlanatam kuvalayam prakati karoti. It can be compared to kuvalaya, which is dark lily. Dark lily flower, it can be compared. Second comparison. But what the problem? Dark lily flower, dineshu, during the daytime, pramlanatam means faded. It gets faded. It withers. It shows the withering. Prakati karoti shows. It shows the withering. It shows the faded quality during daytime. Whereas there is no daytime, there is no night time. For your sidelong glance, it is always active, it is always shining. So Kovalaya also cannot be compared. Haranilamani cannot be compared. Now third comparison. Naimittiko, not Naumittiko. Naimittiko, Jalada Mechakima. Jalada is cloud. The rain-bearing cloud. Mechakima, dark color. The dark color of the rain-bearing cloud. It can be compared to a rain-bearing cloud. The third comparison. The problem is the rain-bearing cloud, the dark color of the rain-bearing cloud is only naimittika, is only occasional. You can have a cloud which is almost white. If you see, look at the sky, if it is not a rain-bearing cloud, it is not dark. That is why it is called rain-bearing cloud. Otherwise, why to use an adjective, rain-bearing? All clouds are not rain-bearing. All clouds are not dark. So they become dark occasionally, not always. So naimittika. Whereas your sidelong glance is always dark, always having a beautiful dark shine. So all the three comparisons have failed. So shunyam upamanam apanga lakshmyaha. For the sidelong glance, the splendor of the sidelong glance, there is absolutely no comparison, no parallel, because the Indranila stone is only a stone. It lacks chaitanya, it lacks softness, gentleness. And Kuvalaya, the dark lily flower, exhibits faded quality, withering quality during daytime. So that is also not a comparison. The third one is the dark rain-bearing cloud, the dark color of the rain-bearing cloud is only occasional. Tataha, hence, tataha, hence, te apangalakshmyaha shunyam upamanam. Your sidelong glance, glory of the sidelong glance, there is no comparison. Next.
शृङ्गार विभ्रमवती सुतरां सलज्जा नासाग्रमौक्तिकरुचा कृतमन्दहासा श्याम कटाक्षसुषम तव युक्तमेतत् कामाक्षि चुम्बति दिगम्बर वक्त्रबिम्बम्.
Third line, Shama Kataksha Sushama Tava Yuktam Etat Kamakshi Chumbati Digambara Vaktra Bimbam. Kataksha Sushama, the beauty of your sidelong glance. Sushama is beauty. The beauty of your sidelong glance, Shama, it's dark. The sidelong glance is dark. That is the beauty, in fact. Shama is also young woman. Shama is in two meanings. Shama is young woman and it is dark. Tava Kataksha Sushama, your sidelong glance, beauty. Yuktam etat, it is only appropriate, he says. Yuktam etat, this is only appropriate. What is appropriate? Digambara Vaktra Bimbam Chumbati. Digambara is Shiva. Shiva is also, one of the names of Shiva is Digambara. Digambara means wearing only directions as dress. His apparel is only directions. That means no clothing on his form. Completely naked. He dances in complete times when he is completely delighted, when he is extremely happy, he is Digambara. One meaning. Another meaning is when he went as a Bhikshatana to Darukavana, he went as a Digambara only. When he took the form of a Bhikshatana, when he visited Darukavana, the Rishipatnis, he went as a Digambara. So Digambara is Shiva. Vaktra is face. Vaktra Bimbam, the shape of the face, the area of the face. Chumbati, it goes and kisses. That is why Shama is a woman. The woman goes and kisses the face of Shiva. Which woman? Kataksha Sushama. Your sidelong glance goes and kisses the face of Shiva. That is appropriate only, he says. Why he is saying appropriate? Sringara Vibhramavati Sutaram Salajja. Sringara Vibhramavati. It is engaged in acts of moving to and fro. Vibhrama is acting to and fro. That is Sringara. The glance is going to and fro because of bashfulness. Because of bashfulness, it is going to and fro. Sometimes it looks like Shiva, sometimes it comes back. So Vibhramavati, moving to and fro movement. Sringara, it is very nice, very delightful. Sutaram Talajja, very much accompanied by bashfulness. Very much accompanied by bashfulness. That is why it is going to and fro, and it is very beautiful. Sringara. Nasagra Mauktika Rucha Krita Mandahasa. This sidelong glance is having also a gentle smile. The sidelong glance is also having a gentle smile. What is the gentle smile which a sidelong glance can have? Nasagra Mauktika. Nasagra, the front part of the nose. Mauktika, the pearl. Ruchi, shine. The shine of the pearl in the front part of the nose. In the nose ring, there is a pearl nose ring. That pearl is giving out a shine, which is like a gentle smile for the kataksha, sidelong glance. So he says, when your sidelong glance goes and kisses the face of Digambara Shiva, it is like a beautiful young woman. It is very dark and it is very appropriate because it is accompanied by extreme bashfulness. It is very beautiful and it is going to and fro in a very beautiful manner because of the bashfulness, and it is also having gentle smile which is provided by the shine of the pearl in the front part of the nose. Next. Nasabharana. Nose abharana. That is Nasadra. Next.
नीलोत्पलेन मधुपेन च दृष्टिपातः कामाक्षि तुल्य इति ते कथमामनन्ति शैत्येन निन्दति यतु अन्वहमिन्दुपादान् पाथोरुहेण यदसौ कलहायते च
कामाक्षी नीलोत्पलेन मधुपेन च दृष्टिपातः तुल्य इति ते कथम आमनन्ति. Kamakshi, te दृष्टिपातः, the drop of your glance is tulya, is similar to, is comparable to Nilotpala and Madhupa. Madhupa is B, we have seen before. Nilotpala is the dark lily flower. We have seen that also. It is your glance is comparable to B as well as the dark lily flower. People say that. Katham amananti. How do they say this? Amananti say. Katham. How do they say that your glance is similar to the bee or similar to dark lily flower? Now he is explaining why it is not similar. Shaityena rindayati yat anvaham indupadanu pathorhena yat asau kalahayate. Shaityena, by being cool, nindayati yat anvaham indupadanu. Indupadana, the rays of moon. Pada is a ray. Amshu, pada, these are all words for rays. So the rays of the moon, anvaham, always, every day, every time. Nindayati, it belittles, it berates the rays of moon by its coolness. Means what? Moon's rays are supposed to be very cool, isn't it? But your sidelong glance is much cooler, so it berates, it belittles. So Indupada gets defeated. That is what he says. Because the rays of moon can bring coolness only to the body. It cannot bring coolness to the mind, obviously. It cannot bring coolness to the Atma. Whereas the Devi's glance brings coolness not only to the body, it also brings coolness to the Atma, to the heart, to the mind, to all the body, to all the being, to all the entire being. Pathoruhena yat asau kalahayate. Not only that, one is it belittles moon's rays. By belittling moon's rays, what is the how is the comparison is affected with Madhupa and Nilotpala? That we have to understand. Because moon is a friend of dark lily flower, moon is also a friend of Madhupa, bee. So this is cooler than the moon. So the moon rays are defeated by the Devi's cool sidelong glance. That is for Nilotpala. Now Madhupa, Adhorhena kalahayate. Now bee loves the lotus. Bee loves the lotus, whereas your sidelong glance always fights with lotus. Kalahayate. It quarrels with pathoruha. Pathoruha means lotus. It quarrels with lotus, whereas Madhupa loves lotus because it goes and drinks the honey from this. So there is no comparison with Madhupa also. The Nilotpala comparison is gone because the moon's rays are not as cool as your long glance. So there is no comparison. So, O Kamakshi, how people say that your glance the dropping of your glance is comparable, is similar to the dark lily flower and the bee. The dark lily flower comparison fails because your sidelong glance is very cool and it belittles, it berates the moon's rays, and moon's rays are loved by lily flower. Similarly, your sidelong glance always fights with lotus, whereas lotus is loved by bee. So the comparison fails. So how people compare. Comparison is not appropriate. I think we stop now. We
If
invite
anybody has any
questions.
questions, they can unmute themselves and ask questions. Guruji, I have one question. In Sloka 46, the third line. So the you said the comparison with is with matted tresses of hair. So could you please explain that the Kundala Mani Dviti Bhid Jatalaha?
Jatala is having the matted tress. The matted tress is the shining rays emanating from the gems in the earrings, because there are different colors of. See, Jata is always not black. See, Shiva's Jata is supposed to be flaming red, like Agni. So Jata not always black. We should not think that Jata is always black. That is why this comparison has to be understood in that context. Here he is comparing the rays coming out of the gem-studded gems in the earring, which may be of different colors, including the red color. In fact, Manikya we saw in another sloka. So if it is red color, it is appropriate for Jata. So that is why he is saying Jata.
So basically, the rays coming out of the earrings are compared to the Jata. Basically.
Exactly.
Okay.
Correct.
Thank you, Guruji.
Namaste, everyone. I would request everyone to join in on Wednesday for Periva's Anugrah Bhashan. So I will be posting the flyer shortly in the group. So please do make it convenient to join in that day. It's 7:30 p.m. India time and 10 a.m. EST US time, 9 a.m. CST and 7 a.m. PST. Thank you so much. If anyone has questions, please continue.
The recording has stopped.